Hello everyone, I'm Leonard. I'm very happy to bring my first course, Golang tutorials for beginners. Let's start. We all know Golang was a much storied territory, but I have to start somewhere. So this introduction will serve as a step of point for us to go through the whole survey of this entire language. And this introduction will be divided into two parts, who and why. Yeah, Golang was created by a small team in Google. This small team was made up of Robert Grisham, Rob Peck, and Ken Thompson. All of them are technical masters. For example, Robert Grisham designed and developed the first Unix operating system, and he also has a key role in the development of Unicode. So when these guys get together, we must want to ask a question: why they want to create a new language at all? To understand this question, we must go back to the time when Go language was created to see what languages are common inside Google. Actually, there were three languages that are commonly used in Google. They are Python, Java, and C++. Let's take turns to look like these three languages. First is Python. Python is very easy to use, but it is an interpreted language, which means that if you want to run application in a very large Python implementation, you will have many challenges, and it can certainly happen. The second is Java. Java is very quick, but its type system has become increasingly complex over time. Actually, this is a natural trend that many languages will go through. It starts out very simple, but as more and more programs start to use this language, additional use cases and additional features are layered into the language, so it has become more and more difficult to navigate things. C++ is also very quick, but it has two questions. First, its type system has been receiving a lot of attention lately in the communities, but to be honest, it is very difficult for C++ to overcome the history it has, because there are many applications written 10 years ago still need to compile today. So it has the burden of managing all that legacy code. The second question is that its compile times are notoriously slow. When C++ was designed, the computer had nowhere near as much as memory they do, so a decision was made to optimize the compiler to use minimum amount of memory. And one of the compromises is that the C++ compile times are a little bit sluggish. Okay, we have talked about these three languages. Let's have a look at the infrastructure. In the past days, the most infrastructure only have one single processor, which means that the three languages that I have mentioned before only have to focus on one thread in a time. But with the improvement of the infrastructure, it is possible for application to execute multiple tasks in parallel. But the three languages that I have mentioned before, it is not very convenient to write concurrent program. We all know that using cloud infrastructure with hundreds and even thousands machines with multi-processor has become universal. So have a new language that is convenient to write concurrent program is necessary. Okay, let's talk about two concepts, multi-threaded and concurrency. Multi-threaded, let's give you two examples. For example, if you are uploading or downloading files or folders in Google Drive, at the same time you can also keep navigating forward and back in the UI. And another example that now you are listening to my video on the YouTube, and at the same time you can scroll down to the comment section and write some comments. So multi-threading means that this application allows you to do multitasks in parallel. Another concept is concurrency. For example, if you and your colleague are working on the same documents on Google Docs, if your colleague override the changes that you are making, I think you won't work smoothly. Another example is that if you and another people try to book the last remaining tickets or hotel in a booking system, they should work in a way that no double booking happen. Okay, let's talk about the benefits of Go language. First is concurrency. I have mentioned before. It is very convenient to write a concurrent program because it has the Go routine and channel mechanism. Go routine is a lightweight thread, and the channel is used to communicate between Go routines. And the second is simplicity. Yes, the code that written in Go is very simple, so the code is very easy to read, maintain, and extend. I think it's a very important feature because if your code is very complex, the risk of human error will also increase. The third is compiled. Yes, Golang is a compiled language, which means that you can compile Go source code into a binary and deploy it across different environments and platforms, so you can deploy once and run anywhere. The fourth is resource efficient, which means that Golang will require fewer resources to run. Go actually have many other benefits, like it is very fast. No matter it compile or stand up or run, it is always very fast. Okay, today's course is over. I'm Leonard. Happy learning. See you next time.